That's just me. And that's when I remove you. And I have no issues about doing it. But, what can I do? People are going to be people. It's up to me whether I choose to continue to associate and deal with people of that caliber. So I just hold on. Thank you. Oh, that's what's up. I opt to keep myself clear of it because it is a factual truth that you become what you hang out with, of what you associate with. I've seen it happen too many times. Even though I have held myself to a higher standard most of my life, because I expect the best from myself, everybody else's opinion means nothing to me. Opinions are like buttholes, everybody has one. But that's just not something I choose to partake in. If other people choose to do it, be my guest. Just stay away from me. Don't communicate with me. Don't text me. Don't follow me on social media. Just act like I don't exist and stop following me. That's all I ask. Because, one, I don't care where you are. Two, I don't care what you're eating. Three, I don't care if you're on social media half naked, you know, twerking as they call it, because that is so stupid. It is stupid. But yet, you want to be respected and not called a hoe. Okay. I'm going to address you how you act. I've said that in many of my videos. I will address you how you act. No, I'm sorry. I will handle you how you act. Point blank, period. I will handle you how you act. So if you're a liar, I will handle you as such. If you portray yourself as an attention whore, I will address you as such. I'm not going to lie about it. If you don't like it, take it up with whatever God you serve. I'm not going to dumb myself down to appease anybody. And at first, tonight, I had an attitude. I did. I had a major attitude. Well, it wasn't major. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't major. Though I did have an attitude because of something that took place. And I felt disrespected. Point blank and period. I felt disrespected. I don't appreciate what took place, but you know what? Everybody's not like me. Everybody is not like my family. So therefore, it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I just know how to move with multiple people. Because earlier today, somebody that has been trying to communicate with me for 7 years has decided to come out his face and question me. My family doesn't even question me. I am a full grown adult man that lives on his own, in his own, that takes care of his own bills and buys his own groceries. Nobody pays my way. Nobody pays for anything I do. So you don't have the right to question me. I mean, people in the city I live in act like they are God's gift to people. You're really not. Just because I allow you to communicate with me does not mean that I need you or want you in any way, shape, or form. What I need is sleep. What I want is people that are on my level. If that's not you, then you need not communicate with me, because I don't have time to sit and try to reach down to your level to pull you up to mine. That's not what I have time for. It's irritating. And I used to do it back in my early 20s. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just not. So if anybody takes offense to what I say and what I do, that sounds like a personal problem. You can take it up with whatever God you serve, whatever deity. I don't care. But all I do know is that I will not be questioned in person. I will not be questioned behind my back. I will not be questioned behind technology. And for you to sit here and come out your face and sit here and ask me why my status is showing online, little do you know, you ugly son of a bitch, I have 2 phones. Okay? My life is busy. My day is busy. When I'm not at work, I'm with my family. When I'm not with my family, I am at home in my bed that I bought and paid for. Okay? So if you ever come in contact with anybody else and you feel the need to question them, I'm going to need you to take a good look at yourself, because you are not God's gift. You were not sought after by anybody, and you're a hoe. So I had to tell you through text, because you're too cowardly to call me, and let it be known that I don't have to explain myself to anybody. Nobody is worth that to me. I told you once before, don't question me, do not second guess me, and do not hide behind technology. If you have something to say to me, we can meet up at Starbucks. We all know I love a good Starbucks drink. I spend $50 on Starbucks a day. No, not a day, a week. Sometimes a little less. Sometimes it's $50 through the month. Whatever the case may be. But what you will not do is sit and question me. I do not want you sexually. I do not want you in my life. There is nothing that you can do for me unless you are going to take your paycheck and give it to me so I can upload the check into my bank account. And while I'm doing so, while you are doing so, shut the fuck up about it. Plain and simple. I don't answer to anybody. I am the way I am because I was raised to have a spine. I was raised to be strong. I was raised to be outspoken and speak my mind. That's the way my mother raised us. And if you don't like it, do not communicate with me. I don't question anybody. What they say is going on in their life, okay, great, I hear you. It's not my place to sit and question it because, number one, it's not my situation. Number two, I'm not the one dealing with it. So whatever is said to me, I hear it. Now I try to be there to discuss it, talk about it, and like if I can make jokes about it and laugh with the person, but I do not question them unless it's something like really, really out of left field. Um, Sweetie Pie, Darling, Sugarfoot. I don't know what you got going on in your cabeza, but what I need you to do is I need you to go somewhere in private, preferably with a mirror, and knock on your forehead and see if your face opens up and there's a little Martian in there talking about what the heck are you doing. That's what I need you to do. Okay? But it's not my place to question. And I'm not God, nowhere close. So I can't judge anybody because I'm not perfect. But it was really disrespectful for somebody to come at me so sideways. Now, just because my status said online does not mean I am online. So therefore, since you felt the need to question me, yes, I felt the need to block you after I said what I said to you. I don't go after anybody. I don't stalk people. Once I'm done talking to you or done communicating with you, trust me, you do not cross my mind. I do not think about you. I just don't. You're a non-motherfucking factor. Unless you are, well, unless you gave birth to me or paying me, you don't matter to me. Especially if you think you're God's gift. Where do you get off? Where do you get this thought process from? I don't get it. I know I'm not God's gift to the world. I'm not trying to be. I don't want to be. I'm only going to be me. Whoever doesn't like that, again, take it up with whatever God you serve, whatever deity, whatever makes you happy. But you will not offend me. You will not disrespect me, and you will not question me. If my mother that raised me all my life and gave birth to me does not question me, what gives you the right to hit my phone and question me? Motherfucker, while you're texting me, your stupid black ass should have been at work. On a Tuesday fucking afternoon. You claim to have such a great job and you have to be, there on call, this, that, and the third. You have to be available. Why are you so concerned about when I'm going to go screw you? You are not a good leg. I've had you before. You're not. And you're not attractive either. I was feeling like doing such said thing. I did such said thing 7 years ago. And since you've had counties running through you, you're no longer attractive to me. I don't sleep with people just to say, oh yeah, I slept with them, I got mine, I'm good. No. I don't want to sleep with somebody that spread themselves through the county or the state. I'm good. Because if I do that, I'd be sleeping with everybody that you slept with. No, thank you. Now, we all have a past. Yes, we do. But that does not mean I have to become one of the notches on your belt. I can count on one hand how many people I slept with. Honestly. For me to be the age that I am, I can count on one hand how many people I slept with. And let me tell you something, I was dating all of them that I slept with. All of them. Not at the same time either, so don't get it twisted. Although I was talking to another one when the relationship started going south, and I said, hey, this right here, what you're doing is not working. I don't know what happened between the time that we started dating and now, but I need you to communicate with me and let me catch up because this it ain't cool. It's not working. And since they didn't change that, I said, okay, thank you for your services. And I moved the hell on. But I will say this in all honesty. I did have someone else I was talking to at that time. They knew I was in a relationship, and I said, I'm not going to do anything with you aside be platonic and be a friend until I know where this relationship I'm in is going. People don't think like that. People don't work like that. They think, oh, because whoever's at work or out of town or wherever they are, you can go creep and sleep with this, that, and the third. You're disgusting. Period. Disgusting. Just because you want to sleep with the state, the county, the city, the block, whatever, you're disgusting. And I know for a fact, everything I say in my videos, unless I'm doing one of my positivity affirmation videos, people get offended by what I say and they don't like what I say. I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't. Nobody is paying me to be nice. Only time I'm being pleasant and somewhat nice is when I'm at work. Other than that, you get the raw, blunt, God's honest truth. Just like I work hard. I work for everything I have. So, therefore, I treat myself accordingly. I do things for myself. Why? Because I deserve it. Not because I want to keep up with this person or that person. I couldn't care less about who has what. All that matters is that I'm happy. I'm content. Just like with my apartment. My rent went up. I'm not pleased with it. The property ain't worth it. I said it. I sent that email to my property manager and the assistant manager with pictures of what I was talking about. This property is not worth it. It's not. Yeah, I said it. And what are you going to do? Try to talk me out of moving? If I moved right now, somebody can move in this apartment tomorrow. That's how clean this place is. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is this. People need to learn how to be honest with themselves and with other people. Because when you are not honest, you got to keep telling lies to cover your ass because you're going to get caught in your shit and be sitting there looking like the thing you sit on. Sorry. I mean, it's the truth. I'm just saying, it's the truth. Just like I've been single for some time. I'm happy. I don't have to hear no lip service. I ain't got to look at nobody in my house. I ain't got to worry about people coming in all hours of the day and night. I ain't got to be worried with, can I borrow your car? Can I drive your car? Motherfucking no. You ain't helped me get it. You ain't put in on it. You ain't putting gas in it. You ain't keeping it clean. You ain't worried about the maintenance on it. No. I'm going to need you to use Pete and Pat. Okay? Stick your thumb out. Get a platinum bus pass. Hell, if you really feeling frisky, get a diamond bus pass. Go all over the state. I don't care. You will not be living in my house. You will not be driving my vehicles. Period. Call me mean. Call me evil. Call me spiteful. Say I'm wrong. I don't give a fuck. Because if somebody comes into my life and they can't match me, what are you here for? I got big pillows on my bed. If I want to feel like there's somebody laying next to me, I can lay one of those pillows right next to me, put an arm over it, put it in my arms, lay on it, go to sleep, and hear no lip. None. I ain't got to hear nothing and nobody in my house. When I don't feel like talking to you, I can turn my phone off. But neither here nor there. That's enough about that. But what I need from people is for them to be honest with themselves and to be honest with me. Because I'm starting to catch a lot of things from many different people. And I'm like, bruh, this two and two don't add the fuck up. It just doesn't add up. A couple of days ago, you said this, but your actions say this. So help me understand, because 2 and 2 equals 4, not 12. So either I'm missing something or I'm just straight out stupid. And I highly doubt I'm straight out stupid. Just because I don't say anything don't mean I'm not paying attention, because I do it often. I don't say nothing, but I hear and I pay attention. Hey, you can try to fool me by fooling yourself. I see right through you. See right through you. I have no problem going up one side of somebody and down the other. I have no problem with that. None. But if you sit here and blatantly lie to my face, I start pulling off of you. I start stepping off you, because I'm not going to sit here and be lied to. I don't like liars. I don't like being lied to. I don't like being played with. I do not like that. Be honest with me and yourself. Just like my job. They sent me a second an external display to do my job. Now they want it back. Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. I bought my own. Borderless. Nice monitor. You can have your $40 monitor back. Mine is an actual name brand. Whoever heard of ViewSonic? What is a ViewSonic? Huh? Your display is vinyl. Huh? My display is glass. Huh? Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Like, people will do certain things to try to get a reaction out of you. I don't give people reactions. Just like I stop yelling at people. I stop roaring at people. Because I don't care enough to elevate my blood pressure. My blood pressure is high enough. Okay? Last time I went to the doctor, my blood pressure was at stroke level. I ain't had not a chest pain. I ain't had no numbness in my arms. I haven't had tunnel vision, homie. I'm good. Okay? I'm good. So I don't feed into what people say. I hear you. I mean, there are certain people that are in certain situations that I wish I could fix. Yes. There are certain people in situations that I wish I could fix. Because I feel they don't deserve to be in that situation. I feel they deserve better. But yet, it's not for me to intervene. I can't. I don't have that right. Everybody I know is grown. And as adults, we have to figure things out on our own. Granted, sometimes being an adult sucks. I will give you that. Like paying rent and bills. Look, I make decent money. I do. But it goes to rent and bills and groceries. And car insurance. And gas. Cell bills. I'm tired of being an adult sometimes. I want to go back to being, 10, 11, 12. When I got to 15, look, I was over it then. Okay? I remember way back when I was a baby. I remember that. And I remember my childhood. I remember everything. We had great times as kids. We really did. Though things came up, situations arise. It's a part of being human. It's a part of living. Situations arise. It's about how you handle them is what matters. If you handle it with grace and take it in stride, you will get through it. You may not like going through it, but you will get through it. It's all about how you handle the situation. I don't like paying the amount of rent I pay for this apartment. Number one, the apartment isn't worth it. Number two, the property ain't worth it. So, hey, but I have to do what I got to do to make sure I'm taken care of. I'm not going back to living with my family. That's what I'm not fixing to do. I'm not about that life, homie. A boy needs his own space. Okay, boy needs his own space. I can't live with nobody. Number one, I can get moody. Number two, I like being able to walk through my door and not see anybody, not hear anybody. I keep my house a certain way. I can't conform. That is something that it has just been instilled in me. I don't know how to conform. I'm either going to do it my way or I'm not going to do it at all. So therefore, to give myself a peace of mind and to keep my sanity, I cannot live with anybody. I clean a certain way. Okay? I can't help it. I like to change my furniture based on summer and winter. Okay? I have certain tastes that does not go with everybody. I'm accepting of that. That's why I can't live with nobody. Besides, people irritate the hell out of me. Literally. They make my ass itch. And I'm not lying. People make my ass itch. So to avoid putting myself through that stress, that anguish, losing my sanity, wanting to pull my hair out. Yeah, I'm not going to pull my hair out. My hair is pretty and beautiful. I'm not going to do that. But that's the point. I live by myself. If I got to pay $1,000 or $1,200 in rent, I'm not going to do that. My limit is $1,000, especially for this. But I'm gonna do it. That's just my thing. I mean, paying $1,000 for a 1-bedroom in the part of town I live in, you have got me bent. I'm just saying. I'm not about that life. There's a lot of things that I've said I'm not about that life tonight. A lot of things. Like coming home. This stupid woman was acting like her car is just so wide she couldn't come through the gate as I'm going through the gate. Homie. Dumb bitch. The gate is open all the way. You were driving a Nissan Sentra. Not the new one. The old early 2000 model. Them hoes is narrow. Okay? I was driving one of my cars. The car I was driving is narrow. So why are you having to stop, slow down? People don't know how to drive these days. Like, dude, you're not driving an army tank. And if you were, why is it on private property? Well, this can't be too private because the gates don't close anymore. So it is semi-private, but not really. Oh, and to make matters even better about the property, we have a call box. Number one, for what? Number two, it's leaning back like this. Again. Okay, so we have gates that don't close. We have a call box that's leaning back to the left again. We have a guard shack with no guard. It's just got spiders and cobwebs and furniture, or a chair and a table that's in there collecting dust, dirt, and sand. And we have a big hole in our wall on a busy street. We have the car awnings that have been rammed or whatever the case may have been on one side of the complex, and we got one on this side of the complex with somebody's bumper sitting in the parking spot next to a pile of glass. But our rent went up. Explain to me how that makes sense. I mean, I want to know. I want to know. How does that make sense? Our rent goes up, but the property value dropped drastically. And ain't nothing being done to fix this mess on the property. I emailed the regional manager. I'm waiting for an answer. Thank you. And the property manager. And come to find out tonight, I went to go check my mail because I have the USPS app. So I'm thinking like, okay, I'm going to go pick my mail up. My mailbox does not lock anymore. So somebody spun the latch all the way back. So it does not lock anymore. I am so sick and tired of crap going wrong, and I have to pay for it. I'm literally paying for it. I'm paying the price because the rent keeps going up. Because these stupid motherfuckers are so fucking money hungry and they don't do shit for this property. You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna go on Google and I'm gonna look this property up, and I'm going to leave a real review of this property, because this property is disgusting. Everybody got these big horse ass dogs and don't pick up their dog shit. Okay, you got rocks instead of grass. So these stupid motherfucking monkeys people call children are scooting and throwing these rocks everywhere. And speaking of throwing rocks, last year, this stupid nappy-headed bitch threw a rock at somebody she was trying to fight, and it hit my windshield and cracked my fucking windshield. Stupid ugly bitch. That's why your stupid fat ass got put the fuck out. This is why I do not like people. I cannot tolerate people. I cannot tolerate poor, low budget, broke folks. I can't. They don't know how to treat property. They have no respect for other people's property. They have no regard for other people's property. They think everybody's supposed to bow down to them because they think they deserve 40 acres and a motherfucking mule. Bitch, look at your kids. You got your mules right there. Truth is, you got your motherfucking mules right there. And when it comes to your 40 acres, nah ho, no motherfucker. Look at the apartment you live in, okay? Count your square footage. There's your living space. There's your 40 acres. Thank you. Because you ain't getting it from the government at all. So you can let that thought go, okay? And you are not. You are not God's gift to this planet. There are people living on this property right now that think they top hot shit because they got 300s. Homie, they're not even 300Cs. They're base model. Okay? That you got from an auction with your tax money. And not even a week after you had it, you under the hood of it, trying to fix it. Because the motherfucker won't start. But yet you have to make yourself heard and make yourself known because you put a 12-inch long exhaust pipe on the back of your car that sounds like a fucking race car, and you got to rev your engine to make yourself known. You're low budget. You're trash. You're garbage. Don't nobody hear me and my brother. And we have vehicles with all types of sound. Don't nobody hear us. We just appear. And we leave. But anyway, that's beside the point. I just need to get all of this out because I'm so sick and tired of having to deal with the human race every day, and I don't say anything because of the ignorance that's going on. Ignorance is more rampant these days. Ignorance is the new common sense. And I do not need to talk about common sense because, boy, I could go in on a couple of people right now, but I won't. That's saved for phone conversations and texts between me and a certain person, which I don't think she's here tonight. She might be asleep. I don't know. But we do get a kick out of it because it's funny. But, hey, it is what it is. But what I am going to do, since I do have to work in the morning, I am going to shut this live down and get my behind in my bed that I paid for, all $500 of it. I paid for this bed. I sure did. And I'm going to sprawl out in the middle of that hoe. Legs open, arms wide open, propped up on my big ass pillows in front of my big screen TV in my bedroom. Yes, God. I can do things like that because I paid for it. Nobody else paid for anything in my home. And I keep saying this in my videos to make it very clear. So that's why when I say, oh shit, she here. Don't tell me to go to bed. No ma'am. Look, sis, I've been smart. I'm just getting here. Thank you. I'm just getting here. Yes, God, I'm just getting here. Oh, you know what? You always creep up. You just creep up. Like you just appear out of nowhere. I should have known that was you. I should have known. Because you always popping up when I least expect it. I mean, you call me at a certain look, my sister called me. Sometimes it's in the morning. And in the morning, you have to go to the bathroom. So you in the Oval Office taking care of business. And since I have my watch on, I sleep in my watch. I charge it at night to track my sleep and my breathing. And who? You know what? Don't make me jump through this phone. Don't make me jump through this phone on you. Because if I jump through this phone, good sister on mine, I will jump through this phone and land on your lap. Thank you. And don't say I won't, because I will. Thank you. I don't care if you laying down or not. I will jump on your lap. But I don't know if it's timing or if my sister is just psychic and she knows when I'm in the Oval Office taking care of my morning business. And she'll call me and I'm just like, bruh, really? I'm in the bathroom. She was like, okay. Or she'll say, yeah, I know. So do you have binoculars? Do you have a camera in my home or something? Like, let me know. Let me know. Because Sometimes the kid walking around here and she said if I jump on her lap, we both hitting the floor. The devil's a lie. I ain't gonna touch the floor. I'm gonna land on you. And that's real. Because if you go down and hit the floor, I'm sitting on you. So, you know, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Hopefully you can catch me. You know, because my grandmother gave me these thighs. I don't need them. Okay, I promise you I don't. I don't need them. And I don't want them. I need to donate this thigh meat to somebody that needs it. Because I don't need them. I mean, I got horse legs. I'm legit built like a horse. All the better to kick you with, my dear. Maybe I do need them. But then, you know, if I don't have this thigh meat, that my muscles are going to be exposed. And then everybody going to know that I got powerful legs.
Do not disturb enable.
Well, you can't help but see that in anything I wear. Yeah, I got powerful legs. Hell, I've kicked holes in brick walls, I'm just saying, without steel toe boots. Uh-uh. You ain't gonna throw me. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Remy don't get thrown. Remy do the throwing. Can we get into it? Amen, Shabbat? Yes, we will. Yes, we will. I don't get thrown. No, ma'am. Uh-uh. But see, you have to be strong enough to throw me, because I'm not skinny. Ah! But you know what? Since you talking much, okay, you talking much of it. Do I need to get off this live and harass your life like I did my mama's life? Because I will with no problem. Uh-huh. Carly Mahan. Carly Mahan. I got reflexes. Watch my sister say something. Watch her say something. I know she gonna say something. Hell, I don't make messes on my clothes. That's what I don't do. I will catch it in my hand. Thank you. What you got to say about that? Uh-huh, look at her. You'll get the string? Okay. Well, when you can start lifting dead weight and start lifting about, let's go above my weight. When you can start lifting 500 pounds in brick weight, come talk to me. Because I'm going to say this, I can't even do that. Well, maybe I can when I get angry. Because when I get angry, I turn into the Incredible Hulk. Okay, you're not stopping me. Okay, I will demolish a building when I'm angry. Hell, I've pushed a truck uphill in the rain. Half-ton pickup uphill in the rain. I mean, I had to get angry to do it. But I almost pushed it up on the curb. I'm just saying. Over one of those those parking things. I forgot what they're called. But I pushed the truck up over that. My bad. At least you know that hole wasn't going to roll nowhere. Oops. But I need to get off this live. It is 10 o'clock in the evening. And I'm going to go ahead and finish I should have finished my dinner earlier, but I didn't. So I'm going to take my nights and I'm going to finish my dinner. And I know my sisters is going to talk some more shit. Because that's what we do. And yeah, I'm not going to do a video in the morning. I don't think I'll wake up in enough time since they changed my hours at work. You know, I can sleep a little longer. by the grace of God. Oh my God. You don't know how it feels for me when I start going into that deep sleep and I don't have to move. Man, look, I don't have to move for like 5 hours when I go into a deep sleep. Man, look, there's nothing like it. Nothing. But I am going to end this live because I don't want to be here until. Okay. I don't want to be here till 11 o'clock. I already been here almost an hour, but I'm gonna go. I promise. I'm getting my nights ready right now. I'm getting them ready right now. Sis, don't say nothing. Not a peep. Hush. Shush. Just shush. Okay? Because I'm going to go to work tomorrow. Okay? I promise. And I'm going to work my full shift. Even if I got to pray my behind through it. Like I did Sunday. I will pray my behind through my work, through my job. Through my shift. Because the people I deal with every day, dumb as cat shit on a wet, rainy day. I'm just being honest. These people are just fucking stupid. But that's a topic for a whole different day. So I will say good night to everybody. And I hope everybody has a great day tomorrow. For those of us that work tomorrow, yes, sister, that was directed at you since you off tomorrow. For those of us that work tomorrow, I hope none of us work too hard. It is going into Wednesday, the 5th. I lost track of my days. I had to check real quick. I didn't want to say the wrong date and look stupid. But then again, if I do, oh, well, fuck it. What you gonna do? Anyway. Don't work too hard. Have a good day. And when people get stupid, turn around and walk away. I mean, that is such a good feeling. It's like hanging up on somebody. When they get stupid, click them. Turn the phone off. For those of you that have landlines, God bless you in all your parts. That's an added bill I do not want. But, you can yank the power cord or you can, damn. Shut up. You can yank the phone cord out the wall. That's okay. I do it faithfully. I'm going to just shut up. You know what? With your ha-ha? Okay, sis, I see you. I see you that, and I'm going to raise you this. But I'm going to go. Hope everybody has a good day tomorrow. I don't think I will do a video tomorrow. I'll be at work. But have a good day. I hope everybody has a good night. And I will see everybody